YouTube, this is your girl Telly D, and I am back with another video. This is going to be my second IUI, so these are going to be my symptoms 9 days, all the way up to 9 days post IUI. Yeah, so today makes 9 days post IUI. Javon's not in this video, one, because they're my symptoms, and then two, because she is in Texas for the All-American Army sports, something to do with sports, I don't know. She's always in something, so I definitely cannot keep up. So yeah, I just wanted to come and share this because my treatment this time was completely different from my treatment the first time, the first round of IUI. And then not only that, I felt like in my last video, I just threw like a whole bunch of information at you guys. This time I really wanted to take my time and let you guys know what I have been experiencing, just in case somebody else out there may want to know or is experiencing the same thing. So let's get started. Normally, I am on my period for 4 days. This time I was on my period for 5, and I just checked that up to my body, still trying to get used to the medication, the Clomid and the progesterone and stuff like that. So on cycle day 3, instead of doing Clomid like I did last time, I ended up doing gupal, and which is injections inside the stomach. So I continued that from cycle day 3 all the way to cycle day 11. On cycle day 11 at 9:30 that night, I trigger shot with, of course, HCG. And then on cycle day 13, I did my IUI. So I had 2 full-blown eggs, and I had 26 million sperms inserted inside of me. So after my donor was completely cleansed, I still had 26 million sperms inside the valve. So that's how that worked out. So I was supposed to start progesterone. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. During my IUI, okay, so the last IUI I had, I completely felt everything. I felt the catheter, it hurt, like it hurt pushing it in. Everything was just uncomfortable for me. So this IUI, I felt nothing like whatsoever. It wasn't uncomfortable. I didn't feel anything. I had some light cramping later on that day, but that's about it. I was supposed to start progesterone. Get your ass. So I was supposed to start progesterone twice a day on cycle day 15, and I was supposed to be suppositories, and I was supposed to basically do the pill instead of the cream, and I was supposed to insert the pill inside of my vagina. But we ended up losing the prescription somehow. I don't even remember how we ended up losing the prescription. But when I contacted my nurse, she was saying that I really didn't have it. Progesterone is a hormone that I'm going to naturally produce when I get pregnant. The reason why they give it to people is because to basically kind of lessen your chances of miscarriages, just in case you don't produce enough of the progesterone hormone when you do get pregnant, stuff like that. So she was like, it was optional, I didn't have to take it. So I was trying to do so much different with this IUI from the last IUI, so I decided not to take it. So I didn't take progesterone at all post IUI, period. So my post IUI symptoms on day 1, which was cycle day 13, insemination did not hurt at all, cramping later on, and I was fatigued. On day 2, which is cycle day 14, no symptoms, and that continued all the way to day 5, cycle day 17, no symptoms whatsoever. On cycle day 7, on day 7, cycle day 19, I had sore boobs, and I snuck a pregnancy test, you guys, and I got a big fat negative. But I was just like, you know what? It's only day 7 post IUI. I shouldn't even been taking no pregnancy test. But you know, if in my position, anybody would. Like, millions of women probably have. Like, it's just anxious. Like, you're anxious. Like, you really, really want to know. So yeah, I snuck a pregnancy test, you guys, and got a big fat negative. But I have not lost hope yet. Like, I still have a good feeling about this IUI. So on cycle day 8. So on day 8, post IUI, cycle day 20, I had sore boobs, nausea, and I was fatigued. And then today is day 9, and you guys, I'm still feeling the same way. Like, I have sore boobs. I'm sleepy. Like, I take naps like 2-3 times a day, you guys, literally. But then at nighttime, I can rarely even sleep. I get nauseous. The sight of some foods just make me sick to my stomach. Not like morning sickness. It's not nothing like morning sickness. It just makes me like I don't know, like I don't eat tomatoes. So pregnant or not, if I see tomatoes, it just makes me nauseous. So it's like that. Like, I don't know, just certain foods just make me sick to my stomach, especially my favorite food, which is hot wings. Makes me nauseous right now. It just makes me sick to my stomach even smelling them. So that's exactly what I'm experiencing right now. I am going to try to refrain from pregnancy tests for the rest of the days, because that big fat negative, you know, kind of got a girl in her feelings. So I'm going to try to refrain from pregnancy tests until I have to go to the doctors and do blood work. So I'll be back with my days 10 to 14 post IUI symptoms, and then once day 14 hit, we're supposed to call our nurse, and she's supposed to set up the appointment for us to go get blood work. So hopefully she can get me in the same day, if not the next day, but normally it takes about 3 days before we're allowed to get in for the blood work. So with that being said, hope you guys are still staying tuned to Just Plain Married. Don't forget to follow us on our Snapchat, on our Instagram at JustPlainMarried. And yeah, you guys, please send us a whole lot of baby dust. And until next time.